In today's video, I'll be demonstrating and showing you guys how to work a sewing machine by just 3 main essentials. So first, we have our bobbin case. This is how a bobbin case looks like. As you can see, there's already thread around it. Okay, so the bobbin case is for the stitches to go through the clothes. We have our needle. The needle is already placed right over here when my finger is moving. So that's ready to go. And lastly, we have our foot pedal. Okay. So the foot pedal is really helpful. The foot pedal helps us control how fast we want to go, how slow we want to go. The bobbin, I'm gonna place the bobbin right in this empty slot right over here. And we always want to make sure that the bobbin's in the right position. So you could think of it as in a P form. We're just gonna seal this over. And I will go ahead and turn on there's a button right over here. All right, we're gonna turn it on. You're gonna hear a little sound. Okay. So right on this side is all the stitches my sewing machine has to offer. It has 59 stitches in total. This is a Brothers 3000 sewing machine. It's kind of old, but it still does the job. And I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the foot pedal. The foot pedal will be plugged in right behind the sewing machine. If I can get through it, there you go. So that's connected in. I also have a piece of denim scrap that I will show and demonstrate a single stitch on for you. Okay. Alrighty. So like I said, back to the stitches. Since it's just a small quick video, I will go ahead and just begin with number 1, which is a straight stitch. So it's just a straight stitch right across. Right. So we want to make sure everything is intact. All the thread isn't in a mess or a clump, because sometimes it gets like that. Right over here, I don't know if you can see it. Right over here are 3 arrows. So first being the slowest, 2 arrows being medium, and 3 arrows meaning the fastest speed that this sewing machine can sew. So we're just gonna leave it kind of in between the first and the second, so it won't be a little too slow. All right. And we'll change the stitch to 01, which is a straight stitch that we'll be using today in this video. Alrighty. Alright. So we'll go ahead and use this scrap to just demonstrate a straight stitch for you guys. You always want to put it flat down. Turn it this way. You want to put it flat down. All right. And I don't know if you can also see, which the light is kind of blocking you from seeing. There's a flatbed right on top. We're gonna pull that down so it can conceal the whole pieces of fabric. I'm gonna go ahead and step on my foot pedal slowly. I don't want to speed up the process too quick. And you will hear it. It's gonna be kind of loud, but I will be making a straight stitch. So let me go ahead and make that. You always wanna make sure as well, your hands are not where the needle is at. You don't wanna poke yourself, you don't wanna hurt yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the straight stitch. Sometimes it's loud when I'm doing like a faster stitch, but it's quiet now because I'm doing a slower one. I will stop. So once I'm done stopping, the needle will still be inside the fabric. What I want to do is lift this foot up. There's a button right here that I'm pointing at, and it's an icon for needle. I want that needle to go right up so I can take out my fabric. I'm gonna press the needle and it's gonna go right up. There's gonna be thread attached to the fabric. There's a little sharp knife right over here that I can just slit thread and it comes right off. And I don't know if you can see it, but I just did a straight stitch for you. So that was just a small example of how to operate a sewing machine, which is 3 main essentials, which is the bobbin case, the needle, and the foot pedal.